Oh, we already got someone thumbed up.
How's that possible?
It's just right away. Did you refresh it?
Oh, I don't know.
Your head looks so much smaller than mine. So, hi guys, James and Mark here with another quick dessert mukbang. Today we are going to be eating cookie butter ice cream from Trader Joe's. Hey Raven, hey Leo, thanks for joining us. You guys must be the first people to have thumbs us up. Hi Linda. Adam.
My hair.
Yeah, we this is like our house
shower.
House after shower
We just showered.
hair, so you guys are getting a glimpse of that. Actually, when we did the neti pot, was our hair done in that one?
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like we just were not cute in that one. You were funny though.
Was I?
Yeah, the laughing was quite something. So, let's get started. You guys, why don't you show yours too at the same time?
Oh.
Might make it all visually enticing. So it's dessert time for us. It's super hot this coming weekend, but I'm already feeling hot as it is. Hi everyone.
So we had dinner, we had a glass of wine, and we had a glass of beer, and then we came back home and we're having ice cream. So
And look at these fancy spoons that Mark got.
one of my favorite.
We don't use, they're really heavy. Like, I wish you guys could feel how heavy these are. There's quite a bit of weight to it. Now, is this real copper or is this rose gold color?
Copper.
It's copper.
Copper.
Yeah. Right? It's pretty fancy for just ice cream. So,
It's getting cold, Leo.
yeah. Not getting cold here.
Oh, you're on the East Coast, I remember.
See, so our ice cream's already kind of...
Because we scooped it out a few minutes ago.
Got a big old piece of cookie butter. $55 and raining here in Washington.
It's cookie butter ice cream. Did you label it butter ice cream?
I don't know. I thought I wrote cookie, maybe not. It's cookie butter though.
Cookie butter. Trader Joe's cookie butter.
How have you not had ice cream in months? That's impossible.
Remember Samantha's on her health
Oh yeah.
cruise. 44 degrees? Wow. It's like upper 90s here.
I'll joke with Mark, like sometimes it's hot enough where I'll be like, I want to just stick some popsicles under my armpit for some relief. Honey me is good.
I don't know. I think I would prefer the 44-degree weather. I can imagine like cold, crisp air as you walk outside and kind of breathing the nice air. I feel like air is cleaner and crisper when it's colder outside.
I agree. When we went to Alaska, like I just felt like we wanted to intake as much oxygen as possible.
Actually, Alaska, it was hard because instantly our nostril will crystallize.
Yeah.
So it's not like I could really breathe in.
It happened right when we got to the airport.
Kelsey's on, and it looks like your profile picture has changed.
Is it the same Kelsey?
Oh, maybe it's a different Kelsey.
Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Halfway through the week. Hi Tiffany.
Oh, it is the same Kelsey.
Oh wow. And you noticed that the profile picture changed?
Because we had a discussion about her profile picture.
Oh wow. I hope to get to the post office by Friday. I haven't had a chance to go, and they're only open during work hours. So,
so we reserved the one, but James actually has to go in physically to
show
finish
my
the
ID.
process.
And I added you as another user, but that would also require you to come in too.
Oh.
But we could start out with just me, because I assume when we go, we'll just go together every time, anyways.
It's not windy where we live, but if our hair looks funky, it's not because of the wind, it's because we just showered.
Yeah. I feel like I want more ice cream.
Yeah, we have more. Pacific Northwest.
Seattle.
Portland.
I want to go to Portland.
Yeah.
So I know we've been doing a lot more lives recently, so hopefully you guys are enjoying a mixture of lives, but we'll start getting back into those mukbangs. Hopefully we'll have something up this weekend as well, so keep a lookout for that. Something just dripped on my leg. Right when I read Walter's comment about you guys make everything look neat, this big old drip of ice cream on my leg.
Hey Snoopy. Hey bro.
What's up?
Hey bro.
Hi Julie.
Oh,
Julie.
Julie's on.
We are not eating sundaes. They're actually cookie butter ice cream from Trader Joe's. But you know what? I haven't had a sundae in a while. I imagine you haven't either.
No,
and we never make them at home. I have something on my chin too? Oh my gosh.
I love sundaes. I love banana split sundae.
Yeah. Samantha, right before we went on live, we were discussing about the hidden talent or unlocking something. We'll do it for a future live, but for this one, we don't have anything planned. So next time, we'll make it a bigger ordeal. Like we'll even have like a box or something that says unlock hidden talent or unlock secret surprise. We're just kind of making a list of all the different things.
Truth or dare.
Yeah, we could do truth or dare. We could do a punishment. We could do a reward. So it'll be fun. We're gonna try to make these lives more interactive so that you guys come hang out with us and enjoy spending time. Yeah, where did we get the spoons? I think a lot of people are gonna ask about that.
It's by a company called Knork, spelled Knork. Knork. Google them. Their specialty is that their forks have a sharper edge, so you could kind of cut through things using a fork. But I like the design of their utensils.
Snoopy, I saw someone who lives in Canada. They drove down to the United States and they went to a Trader Joe's, bought a bunch of stuff, and then went back and then they did a video on it. So hopefully that's something that you could do.
Hey,
Kayla
Kayla
says hi. Hi. Hope you had a nice birthday. You're up late, but your mom must be pretty flexible with your bedtime. Fine by me. I wish I could stay till 10 at that age. What does cookie butter taste like?
They're actually not new. They're pretty common European cookies. Other names for it is spectacular cookies. Other name
Not spectacular.
what?
Speculoos.
Speculoos.
But they are spectacular.
Trader Joe's has cookie butter, but then the European, I think they're Finnish. I don't know. They're European cookies. It does taste buttery, I guess.
Does it? I think the butter aspect is like the peanut butter consistency. But if you ask me what makes a butter, I wouldn't know. With the consistency. Hello from the other side. Now, are you singing? Is that the lyrics? Hello from the other side. See,
He's
maybe
buzzed.
no, I'm not.
You're
No, I
buzzed.
want to keep this video so we can monetize.
It's not like we're making $1 million.
Yes, we are. Who even sings that song? Do you even know?
Yes.
Who?
Adele.
Mm-hmm. Spectacular.
Next time I come to Fresno, I should stop by Hanford. Superior Dairy. Is that ice cream place?
We had McConnell's ice cream in Santa Barbara, and that was delicious. Really good stuff there. No school tomorrow. I forget. Leo's like, you're either
School.
12 or 13, right?
Oh. No school tomorrow.
Yes. It
What's
almost
the
tastes
the occasion?
tastes like a ladyfinger or biscotti. Yeah, biscotti is probably a good similar taste or flavor profile for cookie butter. Ooh, banana Melona ice block.
I only had
Melona?
melon.
Melona sounds like melanoma, and that doesn't sound appetizing at all. What other flavors do they have?
Strawberry, mango.
We've had mango, right?
I think so.
We've been eating a lot of mangoes recently too. Cause we bought the frozen mango from Trader Joe's, so we've just been eating that like a snack.
Someone on YouTube Live told you about how they love to eat frozen mangoes.
Oh yeah, that's probably where I got it from.
And then you start eating it frozen and you're like, oh, I want to buy a bag of frozen mangoes every week.
Yeah. Stephanie, hi.
Congratulations on your 5K subscribers.
I refreshed it today because it was at 5,002 on my phone, and then when I looked at it, it was like 5,000 something else. So you are growing. You are big stuff, Stephanie. And if you guys don't know about Stephanie, that's Views on the Road. Check out her channel. If you like our content, you will love her content. What's Impossible Coconut Custard Pie? That almost sounds healthy.
And amazing.
I wish I liked cocoa pies. Or choco pies.
Choco pie.
Yeah. Do we like ice cream mochi balls? Like bon? Oh no, not bonbons.
The
but yeah.
mochi ice cream.
I love those. My favorite flavor is
Vanilla. Mango. Red bean.
and I used to not like red bean until I met this guy. I mean, I liked red bean growing up as a kid, and then I just lost like my connection with it, and then Mark reintroduced me to it, and now I really appreciate the flavor. It's not too sweet. I think that's why I like it. I'm not a huge fan of sweet desserts, like really sweet desserts, right? I feel like there's a lot of text going on right now.
We need to catch up with the comments. Okay, I love mochi. Choco pie is too sweet.
Yeah.
I think it's just the right amount of sweetness for me. We should do a choco pie cake.
Can you do that?
Well,
you just stack it?
Well, like it's pretty common for like school kids because they can't afford like expensive cakes. So if it's their friend's birthday, they buy a box of choco pie, and they layer it.
Oh, that's
like
cute.
a cake shape, and they put a candle on it.
Do they take it by piece, or do they still?
No,
cut
they
it?
take it by
Oh,
piece.
okay. There's so many different types of cakes that I feel like we haven't been exposed to yet.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is we're gonna be doing cake tasting very soon for our wedding, and I just am like, you know, we know like vanilla, buttercream, but there's all these other combinations I'm sure that we'll get to explore soon.
sticky pudding. Or
Sticky toffee pudding.
toffee pudding. Is there a cake version of that?
I don't know. You're such a sucker for sticky toffee pudding, though. It's like every time we have a dessert and that's an option, it's like, oh, we have to get that.
It's because it's rare. They don't offer
Is it rare?
They don't really offer it at places.
Oh, so funny thing that happened earlier. We were at our wine pickup for this club that we're in, and they gave us a choice of 3 different appetizers to eat / dessert, because one of them wasn't really an appetizer. And we had just had dinner. We had Spam and eggs and rice and whatever. So I was like, okay, well, we pretty much had all of our savory for the day. So when we got there, the lady was like, oh, you can either have this
pumpkin panna cotta.
Pumpkin panna cotta. There was this Brussels sprouts salad with bacon, and then there was also
like a cheese dip.
Yeah, a cheese dip with like crackers and bread. So me, I can honestly say when we make decisions around food, Mark tends to conform with my wants and need much more than the other way around. And that's just how it has been. I'm very grateful that he does that for me. So today I was like really thinking about him, and it's not that rare that I do that, but he kind of made a joke about like, oh, like you used the one time that you think about me for this year. So I was like, okay, well, we had already had savory dinner. Let's get the panna cotta instead. So I was thinking,
surprised because I was like, you want
that? The lady left and he was like, what, you got that? You would have guessed that I would have gotten the cheese dip. So I don't know, 5 minutes passes, and then the server comes back and she gives us the cheese dip, and we're both staring at it and we're like, what happened?
Yeah.
And I was dumbfounded because in my mind I was like, oh, I wouldn't have minded the cheese dip anyways, and it still came. But I felt bad because I think
she picked up on your body language, kid.
Well, I didn't say I want the pumpkin panna cotta. Like I wasn't added. I was like, oh, we'll just do the panna cotta, right? So I was just like, I can't believe that happened. So then I think that's also why when I came home, I was like, oh, we should get dessert, because we really didn't get dessert. We just had more cheese for dinner.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry, that was a long-winded story, but I just wanted to share that with you guys because I tried to do something nice and then it kind of backfired.
Oh, not backfired. You got what you wanted ultimately.
Not so. I mean, ultimately, I wanted to get the dessert because that's what I felt you wanted.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's the thought that counts.
So that's all. When you guys were little, what did you pick out your lunch to bring to school? Oh, that's a really good question. Did you bring lunch? Let's talk about elementary school. Like, what was your elementary school routine?
Sometimes lunch, I would get the cafeteria food, and sometimes I would bring lunch.
So you weren't really on like a schedule of sorts. You just whatever. Like, how did you decide if you would get something home from lunch? Was it like your mom decided? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she wanted to be a really good, dedicated house mom, so she liked to prepare and pack.
And was it like more like sandwiches or more like Korean food?
Sometimes it'll be a combination. It's like bulgogi sandwich.
Oh, that sounds good.
Something like, yeah.
Was the bread toasted?
No.
It had to be. No? Oh, but the bulgogi is not like hot, right? It's
no. Yeah.
Yeah, I typically bought school lunches. Yeah, I didn't really. There were a few occasions where I got to bring school lunch, but for the most part, I bought lunch. And wasn't it like 75 cents or $1.25? It wasn't that expensive at all. So, kind of miss school lunches.
The quality is not that good back then.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's like now. I'm sure it's better now, right? It has to be. Lemon cake. Put everything in a blender and pour into a pie pan and bake. Very easy to make. Is that the pumpkin panna cotta? I had already opened the cafe I'm planning to open. I would have catered for you guys totally free of charge. Well, we'll renew our vows shortly after. And Mark has a birthday, and so do I. And we have half birthdays.
No, not free of charge. We want to support.
No, actually, can we? Can you just set up an opportunity for us to just film there once? That's a fair trade.
With Samantha in it.
Sure. German chocolate cake is very nice. Do you like raspberry cheesecake ice cream? Can't say I've had that.
I mean, usually with cheesecake ice cream, it comes in strawberry form.
Yeah. I've never
But I
heard of
don't
a
know
raspberry. Ooh. Puerto Rican food. Have we had Puerto Rican food?
I can't say yes. But
Because I'm thinking of Cuban food when you think of like a lot of the bananas and plantains and whatnot, right? That's Cuban.
well, I'm sure
There's
it's
still
common
some.
with the Latin American culture.
Yeah.
But I would always be jealous for kids who grew up where parents own a restaurant.
Yeah.
I think that would be so fun.
What aspect would be fun? Like you just
Like
get to
play
hang out.
restaurant, play kitchen,
Yeah.
eat good food.
I love playing restaurant as a kid. Me and my sister would always, we would take like the regular college roll paper and fold it in half, and we would make up our own menus. I felt like we only served spaghetti and meatballs, so like we didn't know other foods to serve.
Pizza, hamburger, no?
Oh, maybe hamburger, yeah. See, yeah, that was fun. What did you and your brother, did you guys play like things like that growing up?
Well, we were 4 years apart, so we did, but not too much.
Okay.
We were on different wavelengths.
Yeah, because me and my sister are only 2, so it's easy to play house or all of those things. Anything Korean sounds good to me. Yeah.
Korean food or Korean
People?
people?
Both.
Your hubby.
Both. Of course, that'd be awesome. You guys are genuinely great. Well, we're not that great. No, this is all a front. If you knew us in real life.
Okay.
Be different.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. You're so sensitive. Gee, baby. Yeah, we'll collab soon. Brandon, remember when we used to play bartender?
You play bartender with your kid nephew?
So, the drinks I serve are always like, like
Better be
smoothie or
virgin style.
smoothie or milk. Brandon, do you remember what I even served? Like, it was because at my parents' house there's like a bar stool, and then he would sit on one side, I would sit on the other, and I'd be like, oh, what would you like? I totally forgot about that. I'm so glad you remember that memory.
What would you order, Brandon?
Yeah, do you remember? I want to know more.
Dirty martini? Old fashioned?
See, you're the bad influence.
No. Cotton cheese cake.
Is the
Cotton cheesecake.
I feel like
cotton candy?
yeah, I
cheesecake?
want to say cotton candy, but I don't know. Or maybe it's cheesecake with cotton sprinkled on top.
GD Baby asks for a collab.
She's just saying I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Leo walks around the restaurant on the weekends. You should walk around while doing taekwondo.
So like a dinner and a show.
Dinner and a show.
Well, I don't remember why, but my parents were friends with someone that owned a restaurant, and I remember going to the restaurant as a kid, and they would always make me like dance at the restaurant, and people would
Just watch it.
just know that I'm like that kid that is at the restaurant that dances. And I don't know.
Did you get dollar bills?
I probably got some money. Yeah, it's not that kind of dance.
But how did you dance? Like this?
Yeah, like how a 4 or 5 year old kid would dance.
Yeah, that's
It
cute.
was enjoyable, and actually, I kind of remember where the restaurant is, but I also don't. It's like one of those like memories where you know it happened, but you really don't know the circumstances around it. But I know for
Let's
for
try to revisit that restaurant.
or I'll ask my
Maybe
parents.
your
next time.
picture's on the wall somewhere.
It could be. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, dance.
Oh, see,
Definitely
yeah.
got it.
Brandon said I would make him Shirley Temples. Which, again, I feel like the only place you would drink a Shirley Temple ever is at a bowling alley. I kind of want a Shirley Temple now. I haven't had one in forever. Well, Lunar YXO, you're here for this live, so we're glad that you're here.
Lunary, you were on a live before, I remember.
Yeah.
From Indonesia or Malaysia? Or Singapore?
I don't think Indonesia, but I could be wrong. No, I didn't go to a private school. You didn't either? Oh, and if you guys just joined us, make sure you give us a thumbs up. There isn't any surprise or talent or... but next time we will have something. And then also, Mark had a really great point. If you guys have suggestions on like what we should do when we reach a certain number of likes for a future video, leave it in the comments. That way we can kind of log it, and we're always going to make it random so you guys won't know if it'll be a good or bad thing, or, well, it's just good or bad, right?
Good or bad or mediocre?
Yeah.
Neutral?
Neutral. So let us know. We have some ideas brewing.
Oh, Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Lunary is from Malaysia, so you kind of remembered, right?
You have a very spot-on memory.
That is weird because in real life I don't remember people's names.
Yes.
Or like.
That's why it's very bizarre to me right now. Have we ever thought of going on vacation in the Philippines?
Take us.
Stephanie, I've heard of the eat it or wear it challenge.
Oh, someone said that earlier.
Yeah.
And we didn't know exactly what that meant. Like,
Yeah.
if we don't eat it, then we have to wear the food.
Yeah. Stephanie, do you have more info on that? What was the other challenges someone had mentioned? Satan's toe?
And watermelon explosion.
So
Carolina brought.
Recently, I've been seeing this. It's a chip. It's not even a bag of chips. It's a chip that's in the bag, and it's supposed to be the spiciest chip in the world.
And they only have one chip.
There's only one chip, and it kind of looks like the size of like a Pringle, and that's it. So people I've been seeing has eaten that, and I also saw on like Instagram stories today. So I guess it's like picking up steam. So I wonder if we should get our hands on it. Maybe that could be one of the like. I don't think I can handle spice that well though.
We'll have like milk
destroyed.
ready.
It's not even that. I think it's the later part that's like difficult.
Put Vaseline. Oh, Paki chip? Paki?
Should travel to Orlando. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's a place
I just want to go to the East Coast. I've never been to the East Coast.
I want to go to Orlando. I also want to go to New Orleans and Chicago.
Yeah.
There's so many places. So GD says you have to put the food on your shirt for the eat it or wear it challenge.
Oh. I wouldn't want to waste the food though. I guess unless it's like.
Maybe if we go to 5 for 10, pick up a cheap shirt.
Isn't that funny? Like, you know what 5 for 10 is. I know what 5 for 10 is. Probably people in this area know what 5 for 10 is, but I wonder what other people call their like t-shirt wholesale t-shirt factories in their respective countries and cities and whatnot. Yes, the Paki. Oh, you said that earlier, right?
Yes, I saw that. And then Meyer wants us to do the chip. Baby food challenge. We did plenty of those at baby showers.
Yeah. Did we have to eat it though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like I remember being blindfolded and have to guess what flavor.
I know we did that to other people, but I don't remember.
I did it at Drea's.
Okay.
Baby shower.
The safari one.
Yeah.
The baby shower game that I am so frustrated with is the baby bottle one.
I would never do that.
I always get asked to do it, and it's always the same. It's like basically they give you like a a baby bottle, and it's filled with juice, and the object of the game is to like drink all of the juice before first, right? And I could never. I'm always like the last one.
It's hard.
And they always say like the tip is to like bite the nipple or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know, this isn't working. And my cheeks end up getting like really sore. So.
Go and bring the charger.
No, it's fine. It's more of this, right? Yeah.
Gainesville, Florida. Is that near Orlando?
Just a chill town. The eater aware, it is just getting foods the other person may not be willing to eat like a spoonful of, and if they don't, you just dump it on them. Ooh. So like, I get challenges and whatnot, but I have a personal thing about like wasting food, like on purpose. I have a hard time doing that. Like, food fights never appealed to me.
For me, it's not so much about wasting food, it's about getting messy.
So it sounds like we would both struggle with that challenge.
Then if you don't like to waste food, just eat it then.
Yeah, I guess.
So no excuses.
But-
Hashtag no excuse.
But I guess I'm tongue-tied, I don't know. I'm thinking like, why would I put myself through something where I wouldn't like the food?
That's true.
What's in the box game? Oh, I've heard of that too. A Q&A would be good. Yeah, I feel
We're
like-
not that interesting for a Q&A. Oh. You're more interesting than me.
Well, it depends on how you what makes someone interesting to begin with. You have a lot of interesting stories about yourself. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I'm just thinking like there's a couple that I can think of. Like I think of 5 right now. Maybe I feel like people don't necessarily even think of themselves as interesting. But you're also just very humble too, so that's probably why. Cook something in the kitchen together. That's rare. We usually the way the cooking works here is it's all or nothing on one person. We don't really ever collaborate when we cook.
That's weird, huh?
Yeah. And even if it's weird because sometimes we'll cook something and the other person could easily be doing things, but it's like, oh, you decided to cook, then you're gonna do all of it. It's kind of how it's been working. 1 to 2 hours away from Orlando, Florida.
That's kind of like from here to San Diego for us.
So Mark must think you guys are all very special because not too many people get to see your like natural
Hair.
undid.
It's embarrassing.
Because if it's like this and we go out, he'll definitely grab a hat, like no question. So I'm actually kind of shocked right now.
Well, we're in our pajamas, we're eating ice cream. It's already late at night, so...
Yeah, and I'm wondering if people watch the playbacks of our live videos. I personally find it hard to watch a live video, not live.
Yeah,
Because then you feel like you're not part of it. But if you're watching this as a... So I did like really quick hand motion and then it like froze. What were we talking about? Live videos?
Oh, playback.
Oh, yeah, if you're watching this as a playback, we really appreciate that you even got to 34 minutes and 30 seconds. Let us know in the comments if you even just heard this. That'll make us feel very special. It's a lot of time commitment when you really think about how many videos there are out there, and the mere fact that people are watching you just means a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I need to step up my game.
No, you're fine. Just be yourself. People are watching because you're just yourself. If you're someone
I'll
else,
be myself.
you have been this whole time, right?
No.
Yeah.
Although some of staff at work, they're like, "Oh, my kid, YouTube, like you," and then found us video. I was like, oh my gosh.
Wait, did what? They YouTube who?
No, Google searched for you.
Why would they search for?
Because they know that you do YouTube as a hobby.
And they know my name to like look it up.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. It'll be a trip when. I'm hoping it will happen one of these days, but we'll go out in public and someone will be like, "Hey, you two are the ones." Like, if that happens, I would be stoked.
And if it happens, we'll need to like go to LA to Samantha or Vegas to Stephanie or even Greensville for Leo. Like we have to like purposefully plant ourselves in cities or like Malaysia, you know. Where
do we not have local viewers? Is anyone here like in? I mean, aside from our family who's watching, is there any like local to like Orange County area who's watching right now? I mean, I know Walter's not too far either. Well, you know what's funny, Samantha, is Orange County people, I feel like specifically, think LA is far. Or is it me? Or
it's
generally
speaking?
It's
kind of like a hassle.
It's a hassle to get there because of the traffic. So that's why they say sometimes we're in our own bubble, because we like to keep it local. We don't like to go that far. Washington, south of Seattle.
Tacoma?
All right, how about this? If we get to 20 likes, we'll grab the charger so that we stay on a little bit longer. But the battery life's at 3%, guys. So we're gonna ride this out until our phone dies, or we get to 20 likes. And I don't even know if we have a charger that would reach that far. Do we?
Maybe.
Okay. So if we get to 20 likes, we'll let this ride just a little bit longer. That will be our 20 like challenge for this video. Okay. So if you guys want us to keep going, thumbs it up. Send this link out to your grandma and say, hey, thumbs this up really quick, and then she can go back to watching Dancing with the Stars or whatever it might be, and we'll keep it going. Mm-hmm. Just for a little bit longer. That's so true, Stephanie. Like, Vegas could be closer to get to... Yeah, like, sometimes it's just crazy. You know, we know people whose commute within a day could be like
going to Vegas.
Yeah, it's insane.
There are times when we would both have to drive to Hesperia, and we're already at the halfway mark to Vegas. Just another couple hour drive we're in Vegas. Yeah. I used to trip out over that.
And it was hilarious because Hesperia, the exit to get off of Hesperia was Main Street, and I felt like that was the only street there.
Yeah.
Wow, we got up to 18 likes.
Oh my gosh. I guess we're not sleeping tonight.
Well, we'll sleep, but I mean, no pressure, but I'm going to check. Sorry, my fat finger here. We're at 3% battery life right now without a charge. So if we get to 20, I'm going to send Mark on a mission to find the charger for us.
Ooh, what is that? A spider? Walter, I bet Alhambra has really good Chinese food. Are you Chinese?
Traffic going 5 south is horrible.
Yes.
South or north?
Both?
Yeah. We are keen on dressing up for Halloween, yes. We don't know what our costumes are going to be yet. How about you?
I think Stephanie would have a good costume.
Did you watch Stephanie's video from last year? She did a really creative, clever mukbang where she dressed up as Bruno Mars.
No, I didn't watch that.
Okay. Maybe we'll watch that as our before going to bed video. The characterization was pretty gnarly in that video.
It is 10:25 p.m. Wednesday night. I have to say the date because some people are already on Thursday.
Yeah. Is there anywhere in the world where people are on Tuesday?
Like,
That's a trick question. Yeah, is there anyone behind us?
no. Well, there are, but it's not enough to make it the other day.
Okay.
Like, Hawaii, some of the Polynesian islands probably, but then it gets to Eastern time.
All right, guys, the counter's stuck at 18 likes, so it looks like the phone's gonna die soon. No pressure on you guys. Do you even know where a charger would be if we did need it? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I just hate to be like, they get 20 and then it still dies. Good morning.
Hi, Ellie.
You guys are always one less than mine.
Yeah, what is that?
Well, you know what? We'll take your word for it. So, Samantha, how many are you at? 19? Is anyone at 20 likes on their
No, we
stream?
should stick to what we see.
Yeah.
We should be consistent.
Mark is a rule follower.
You too.
I am. Yes, I'm at 19. Yeah, we only see 18 here. My counter shows 21. See, so I don't know how this works.
Bye,
Nice, Stephanie. I'm always behind by a lot.
Oh, Miklet's on. I didn't
14.
even know.
I think this is the first time Miklet spoke in this live.
Yeah, that's pretty late, Leo.
AM, right? Not PM.
AM.
Okay. I just got here. Yeah.
We're trying to get 20 likes or else we're just gonna let the battery die.
So dramatic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're at
2%.
2% now. 1%, guys. If it cuts off, then you'll know what happened, but I don't know if we'll get to the 20, at least on our end. And unfortunately, because we're rule followers, if it doesn't say 20 here, then we're gonna just be donezo with it. Yeah, we are going to sleep soon. That's a trip, and that's, I think, the neat thing about being able to connect like online like this. Yeah, good night in advance, right? You're definitely forward in your thinking. It shows 3. 3 or 30? This is kind of, I'm starting to get anxious because it's just gonna like, bloop, done. Good night, Tony. Is this the first time?
Tony, I don't recognize you.
Yeah. Sweet dreams, GD baby, haha. The low battery icon just
Keeps flashing.
flashing.
Low battery. Low battery.
2 more likes, and then Mark will rush and get the charger to keep us on. Otherwise, I feel like we're on one of those like radio telethon shows. It's like, come on, guys, we only have this many more to go, or we'll shut down. We're not gonna make it. Blah blah blah. So this is very intense. This is kind of getting my adrenaline rushing, and it's like too late for any of that. Should be winding down and feeling more relaxed. Oh my god, skull sign. Oh, one of the likes went away. We might have offended someone. Okay, that was a false alarm. And it's gone. You know what? Actually, after it dies...
Oh, this feels like when you die and you're wondering like what people say about you. And you're like, just kidding, I'm alive. It kind of reminds me of that.
We can still see the chat on the right. So, just because the live might get cut off. But that live got cut off because the internet connection, not because the battery's dead. Which it's gonna die very, very, very soon.
Leah, you're eating so late.
Hi again.
Okay, if we die, we might like really die this time.
Yeah, this is actually kind of hilarious. It froze on my end. I thought it really ended, right? Like this is just, we're just like, everyone hit the like, thumbs up. Oh, I've never seen that blue light before.